Oh yeah, next to us was, next door, number 3 was Brady's. And Brady's was a Clonmel firm that had opened Brady's for bikes in Waterford. And the manager of Brady's was a lady called Miss McGowan. And when I'd be in there at the shop when it was sort of 5, 6, 7 type of thing, you know what I mean? And Miss McGowan and myself were great friends. I came into her one day and she said, there's a man down the yard doing something and I'm not sure what he's doing. Will you go down and just, don't say anything, but just say, just see what he's doing, go back and tell me, you see. So I went down and it was a rat catcher. And he had a hole in the wall and he'd put in his hand and he'd pull out a rat and he'd look at the rat and he'd put it in the bag. Or he'd look at the rat and put it back in the hole. And I just came back and told her it meant nothing to me. But it's a couple of years afterwards, she said, remember what the rat catcher was doing was, any rats that were pregnant, he put those back in so that there'd be more rats to be caught later on. Then the next one was Corcoran's. They had a sweet shop, and then they had a bar. And the sweet shop, poor Mrs. Corcoran, they had 9 children there. And Mrs. Corcoran was the first person in the street to get a bathroom. And Chris, Marion and I used to go down there every Saturday night and we get a bath down there, and then we'd be changed into pajamas and we walk back up the street in our pajamas and dress together, like, you know. And Tom, Alfie and I, we all had slug guns, as we called them, pellet guns, you know. And we used to shoot pigeons. And Flanagan's used to buy the pigeons for 1 and 6pence a pair. That's 9pence a pigeon. And they were all exported to England then, you see, to feed them. And they used also buy... Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. And they used... when I was out in Keneally's and Gall's Mills, living out there, I learned from one of the local lads, a chap called Paddy Pender, he became my best friend when I was out there, how to snare rabbits. And on a Monday morning going in, I always had to go in a bit earlier on a Monday morning and make sure my mother didn't see me, because I would have 4 or 6 rabbits hanging off the handlebars. You know, just the poor sick child who was going out there. And they used to pay 3 and 6 a pair. Everything was bought by pairs. They used to pay 3 and 6 a pair for... And who bought it? Oh, Flanagan's again, yeah. And they used to also buy blackberries. And you had to be very careful how much water you added to the blackberries. So it wouldn't seep out again, you know. I could tell you, we were as I say, in St. Excellence, and we used to walk home across the park, down Constance Street, up Colbeck Street, and then down High Street and over Constance Street home. And the trainers next door in the Green Bank, they used to go to St. Excellence as well. And we were talking, I don't know how about children to talk about it, who was the bravest of us? And Paul Traynor said he was braver than anybody, and he'd prove it on the way home. And do you know how he proved it? When we got to the top of Colbeck Street, we went around by Christ Church, which was closed in the rain, but he put his hands on 2 bars, he stuck his head through the railings, and he spat. And as soon as he spat, the rest of us ran. We didn't know what was going to happen, but we didn't want to be there, like, you know.
Well, that was very brave.
Oh, that was the bravest there was. The sages, they were Protestant.